Craig, we happy with that response tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We came here with a clear plan to improve parts of our defence. We've said that loud for everyone to hear, and then we can be held accountable to it. So I love saying things out loud, so then we actually have to deliver them. It was pretty clear anyway. Wasn't anyone watching our last week and a few weeks previous? We need to improve parts of our game, and I felt we did that. 3 goals, 13. They missed a few, but it's a step in the right direction.
What was the most pleasing thing about tonight?
Many. There's many parts of our game that we want to be and show, and pressure, and some of those unbelievable efforts. How we smothering the ball 50 metres out, and Will Hoskin-Elliott spoiling the ball late in the game and looking desperate. I feel like the hunger within our group has been questionable, and tonight I wouldn't thought you could question that part of our game.
Are you back in form?
I told you form can go really quickly. I don't believe in form. I don't believe in confidence, because they're outcomes. And our playing group hear this all the time. It might have been the first time I've expressed it. Sorry if I come across a bit angry last week, Joshua. Form. What is form? I don't believe in it. Still don't.
What about Jack Evan Fly? It's going to be an interesting talking point, because you've made him wait a long time this year. You've spoken about all the fans that inundate you with messages around his selection, but you must have been wrapped with him tonight and the way he's responded in the last month.
Yeah, really pleased with the way he got to positions that we need him. To set the field up, we call it. But be there when we need you. And every time the guys looked out of D50, they saw him and he got used. And that's one element of his game. But he's creative. He got a free kick high, which was a great result for us. He's a talking point always, because he finishes the goals well, and he's important to us. He can impact the scoreboard. So we're really pleased for him.
Was there a turning point in his year? I mean, he spent a lot of time at VFL level. Was there something that changed where he fit in the scheme of things?
Yeah, I strongly believe it came down to his training standards. There was a real shift. You can get caught up in form again, but at VFL he wasn't playing above the level, and then he got busy with his training. And for a month there, he was our best trainer, and really high intensity in what he was doing, and he wasn't getting rewarded for it, but he just stuck at it, and opportunity presented, and like tonight, games like tonight, he shows what he's capable of.
Yeah, Bo McRae back from suspension next week. Can you find room for Given, McRae and Hill all in that forward line?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We're still here. Bo will be available. Darcy Moore will be available, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
How's Jamie Elliott?
Yeah, Jamie got a corky. Just in the buttocks, and then the glutes. Sorry, and he'll be fine.
Nick Dacos definitely won't play in that first final.
I know what you're trying to get me to say. The definite is a word that we don't like to use, because we don't want to put ceilings on things. He's progressing well. At this stage, I'd say he's up against it, but he's progressing well.
Just finishing on top of the ladder, secured that now. Do you see that as an achievement in and of itself?
Oh, of course. Like at the start of the year, you're here to qualify, and we've won 18 games. So you can't deny that. 18 games in this tough 24-round competition. The first time it's been 24 rounds, and it's a marathon, and the bumps and bruises, the losses, and the resilience to get up and go again, and the challenges from the opposition taking things away from it. This is a tough competition, and it's so even. There's small margins. You know it. You see every game. We know it's small margins. There's not a massive gap between us and others. We know that. But to qualify in this position, we're proud of our efforts. Everybody, the whole club should be proud of our efforts. We thank our fans to turning up. Like a record amount of people have come watch us play this year. Collingwood supporters out there, we love you so much, and record membership. Looking down the barrel, because we're going to need you from here on in, and I know you can make a difference.
Fly, how have you assessed Braden Maynard in the past fortnight? I mean, when you arrived, did you think he'd be a captain at some point, and how have you seen his leadership grow?
Yeah, he said to me when I first arrived that he wants to be more of a leader. He wasn't sure what that looked like, but he's an unbelievable competitor, and we all see that. and he's just growing. This last 12 months since he's been given a title, and some may need a title, others just do it because on instinct or the way that they've been brought up. But Braden's been given a title, and he's growing significantly in his leadership qualities, on and off the field. So he's tonight his first game as captain that he's won, and he inspires many of us.
Craig, how significant was your pace on the outside, particularly in the first quarter, the first goal?
Yeah.
That Geordie De Goey kick was set up by Bobby Hill handball and the chain there. How important was that to set the tone for the game? Yeah,
really, really important. And it's funny how you look slow sometimes, and we got challenged, are we too slow? But then if your system's not in good shape, then you get exposed. And we went to work on that part of our game, and it's not finished. I still believe our best is in front of us, but you get some parts of your game right, and then you can move the ball differently, and you can defend better. We're getting to work on those parts, and then you get to see our expression off D50 or our explode and use our numbers up. It's a real weapon of ours.
You've seen enough evidence on tonight that you've got your game back in good order now?
Well, you never know, do you? Because what's in front of us is still uncertain. It always is. This is the game we play. You turn up every week and there's an uncertainty attached to it. We're really pleased with the way we played tonight in major parts, and I'm sure we'll look at the tape and there's many things we can do better. We live in that space that our best is in front of us.
What does next weekend look like for you? Do you do some pretty heavy match sim to prepare for the game?
Not sure yet. We've had a brief discussion, but until we know when we play, we'll work out a schedule around that.
Did you see enough from Finn McRae tonight to think you could call on him in the 22 during September?
I'm really pleased for Finn. What a great story of perseverance, playing great footy at VFL level, waiting for his opportunity. I probably communicate with Finn more than anyone on our list. We have a chat nearly every week. I'm really clear where he stands with us. He's part of our future. Some just have to wait a bit longer. And I thought he contributed tonight. I'm going to have to watch the tape to see at what level. And I love the tackle on the far side and his tenacity around that. We get to see what he's good at. I'm really wrapped for him. He gets an opportunity. I think he's going to play in our VFL final on Sunday. He's that sort of kid. He says, "Can I play?" I said, "Yeah, okay. If you want to, go and play well," because I know he will. He's been a good story of perseverance.
What's your initial assessment of Mason Cox and Darcy Cameron and how that played out in the ruck, and whether the two frontline rucks is something that you want to keep going with?
Yeah, I think our best model in the last 18 months plus is when they're both playing at their best, they're both in our team. If their form drops off, we have to look for other things. And Mason's form dropped off ever so slightly. I think Darcy Cameron's form dropped off ever so slightly. They seem to work better together, but they need to be at their best. It's going to be hard to change that this time of year now, I would have thought. We'll still have to wait and see.